You are welcome to Science Tutorials with Fraternity the Schoolboy. Today we are going to take a look at basic science. And we have a question on the board. The question says, the following can be described as alloys of iron except A. Wrought iron, B. Pig iron, C. Cast iron, D. Brass, E. Steel.
Admission. 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 Dear ladies and gentlemen, I bring good news. Admission into the diocese on the Niger School of Pharmacy Technician EENU Mission Hospital is on. The School of Pharmacy Technician (PhD) is an accredited tertiary institution that offers students a diploma degree to work in hospitals and pharmaceutical companies in order to promote safe and effective use of medicines at grassroots level. Graduates of pharmacy.
Let's go back to the question again. The question says, the following can be described as alloys of iron except. Now, what is an alloy? Before we can answer this question, we should be able to, explain or talk about or give an overview of what an alloy is. What is an alloy? An alloy is a mixture of two or more metals, or a metals and non-metals. The reason for this mixture is to produce a substance of desired quality. It could be tensile strength, it could be durability, it could be resistance to corrosion or rusting. So these are the reasons behind, some of the reasons behind production of alloys. Now, the question now says, alloys of iron. Alloys of iron. Let's look at the options. Okay, let me give some examples of alloys. Alloys, we have bronze is an example of an alloy. Bronze consists of copper and tin. We also have brass. Brass consists of copper and zinc. We also have duralumin. Duralumin consists of copper, aluminium, magnesium, and manganese. We also have many of them. Let's stop here.
Technician School EENU who wish to study pharmacy in the university can obtain direct entry into any university of their choice. The school has a well-equipped laboratory, comfortable hostel, and a healthy refectory. The requirements for admission are credit in English, mathematics, biology, chemistry and physics. In GCE, WAEC, NECO, NABTEB are not more than 2 sittings.
Let's go to the options. Option A says wrought iron, wrought iron, wrought iron. Now, what is wrought iron? Actually, wrought iron is the finest form of iron, the purest form of iron. Wrought iron is composed of iron and carbon, but the carbon content is less than 0.1%. Less than 0.1%. And one thing about this wrought iron is that it's produced by heating iron and beating it into the required shape or the required form you want it to be. What it means is that a wrought iron is ductile. If you heat it to a particular temperature, you can actually heat it or beat it into the shape you want it to be. So it's used to produce ornaments, because it can be put into any shape you want it to be. That's wrought iron. So I will not take this because wrought iron is an alloy of iron. So the question says except. So this is an alloy of iron. So I will not take this. It's not the answer. Then B says pig iron. What is pig iron? Pig iron. In fact, pig iron is the first product or intermediate product in iron making. It's gotten directly from the what? In fact, it is still crude because it's gotten directly from the blast furnace used in the iron production. So it contains about 3.7 to 4.8% carbon. So it has high content of carbon. It's still very, very impure. It contains other impurities anyway. So it's also an alloy of iron. So I will not take it. It's not the answer. Option C says cast iron. What is a cast iron? Basically, a cast iron contains about 2 to 4% carbon. Is not ductile like wrought iron. This is produced by just melting the iron and other impurities it contains, melting it, then pouring the liquid iron into a mold and allow it to solidify. So it is not ductile like wrought iron. So it's more brittle. It's used in making the base of Bunsen burner. Yes, the base of Bunsen burner. This is used in making the base of Bunsen burner and other things. Let me stop here for now. I will not take this because it is an alloy of what? Iron. Brass. Brass is an alloy. I've said it before. The components are basically mainly copper and zinc. So this is not an alloy of iron. So I will not take this. So I will take this because it is the question says except. So I will take this because it's not an alloy of what? Iron. Let's go to option E. Option E says steel. Steel is composed of mainly carbon and iron. The carbon content of steel is up to 2%. Up to 2%. Up to 2%. Steel is used in vessels used in manufacturing companies, especially pharmaceutical companies where they produce drugs, where they manufacture drugs and medicines. Steel is used in making most of the containers there. Most of the containers, tanks, and other things used in the storing and the mixing of pharmaceutical ingredients. There are even in plate. There's some plates we call stainless steel plates. Stainless steel plates. Steel has a very high resistance to rusting. So I think is a very important reason for this alloy. So I will tick still. So I will not tick still. Still is, because it goes to say except, so still is an alloy of iron. So still is not the answer. So this is not the answer, this is not the answer, this is not the answer, still is not the answer. So the answer there is what? Brass, because brass is not an alloy of iron. Brass is an alloy of copper and the zinc and other constituents. So the answer to this question is D, brass.
The School of Pharmacy Technician (PhT) is located at ENU Mission Hospital, Agidi, Anambra State. For more information, call 0803 708 1512, 0813 868 2003, 0803 267 5322. Diocese on the Niger School of Pharmacy Technician. A tradition of excellence.
Thank you very much for your attention. Please, if you have any question, feel free to chat me up on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is on the screen. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you get information whenever we upload a new video, a new lecture. God bless you as you watch my videos, share, comment, and invite your friends and colleagues to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. See you next time.